Wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Never mind, you will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded, but trust me, in 20 years, you will look back at pictures of yourself and recall in a way that you can't grasp now just how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You're not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is about as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. The real troubles in your life are the things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindside you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's really only with yourself. Remember the compliments you receive. Forget the insults. And if you succeed in doing this, please tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know what they wanted to do with their lives at 22. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium and be kind to your knees. You will miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get divorced at 40. Maybe you will dance the funky chicken at your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't compliment yourself too much or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance, but so are everyone else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It is the greatest instrument you will ever own. Dance, even if you have nowhere to do it but your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. And be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to the past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with a precious few, you should try to hold on and work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old, and when you do, you will fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, maybe you have a wealthy spouse, but you never know when either one will run out. Oh, don't mess with your hair too much, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen.